Oh, the truckers part, everybody. I finally got my brother in the house, Brandon Wright. Y'all sit back and comfortable. We're gonna put y'all on mute. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing okay. Only if you would have let me come over at 8 o'clock, we could have did this in person.
Yeah, but you know the show time's 11 o'clock. That's all right though.
It don't matter. If you would have woke up at 8, we could have got it. We could have got it out the way early. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm combative this morning.
Yeah, you a little testy. You a little moody this morning.
That's every morning, brother. You should know this by now.
Yeah. You hit that good, you be all right.
What?
Hit that good, you be all right once in a while.
You a pastor. You ain't supposed to say none of that. You know what? Go repent later on in life.
And marijuana ain't nothing but a little plant. If you just happen to set the plant on fire, a nice aroma.
All right, Kevin.
Set it on fire, nice aroma. Called fuck it.
I'm gonna put a parental control on your Netflix. You keep playing.
It got a nice side effect called fuck it.
Nah, I've never done drugs a day in my life.
I ain't say you did drugs. I said marijuana.
I know that's what you was asking me to go get some food with it. I don't smoke marijuana.
Nah.
I've never smoked marijuana.
You might not want to hang around Snoop Dogg and them, especially Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's a great dude, but every once in a while he partake in that marijuana. Every once in a while.
Wow, can't do marijuana. Oh, well, the bumps over here in Texas is crazy, brother. What they doing with y'all roads? All these tax dollars y'all pay need to fix their roads.
Man, everybody says Louisiana. When you know you in Louisiana, the road be bumpy.
Oh, in Louisiana, you got some potholes out there.
Yeah.
And if you go to Nebraska, they're the size of craters. They'll flatten your tire.
Yeah, you know you Louisiana because the atmosphere changes real quick. It get hotter real quick. The roads be bumpy. It get hotter. Oh yeah, I'm in Louisiana now.
Yeah. Thing about Texas is Texas, y'all Dallas get a little bit of everything. I ain't gonna lie, y'all might get ice. Y'all get extreme heats. Y'all just get everything.
Yes, sir. Especially in February. Every February it starts snowing, and my God, every February. I wish we could skip February, but every February it snows.
Yeah.
Every February. It started 2020. It was Valentine's Day, Sunday morning. It was cute at first, it's nice. Valentine's Day, it's snowing. That's cute. Couples out doing their thing, kids playing in the snow. And then it got serious real quick. It would have stopped snowing.
Man, what's crazy is I just thought about this too. It don't snow in Louisiana, it just get cool, as I say.
Yeah.
But when you come up, like, me now being in Arizona, it snows on 40. Like, it happens at the most weirdest times too. Like that's crazy. And I'm still taking some time to get adjusted to the time. Mm-hmm. And brother, you are too, because you are actually calling me when it's like 8 o'clock, and I for everybody that's listening out there, this is like 8:30. I go to sleep. And my brother doesn't realize sometimes when he calls me at 12 o'clock his time, it's like 10 o'clock my time. Mm-hmm. I'm knocked out sleep because I'm used to that central time zone. So, brother, that's just a little heads up,
Yeah. Man,
well, yeah.
It's story time, man. I remember, now, by the way, you're going to hear a lot of our members, you're going to hear a lot of I remember this and that in the show, so get used to it. Back in, I can't put a date on it. I know it was Capital Middle School, 2008, 2009, one of those last 2 years. I think it's going to be an average. By the way, he's driving, so y'all ignore that. Average boring day. I wake up and it's snowing. It's Louisiana now. I wake up and it's snowing. I'm like, okay, I expect a nice average boring day. We get to school, like 3 people per classroom in the school.
Yeah.
I remember very clearly, like at least three people in each classroom. So school barely. The teacher's like, know what? Screw it. We ain't doing nothing today. Just sit down and watch TV or something. And it got to a point. The principal's like, okay, y'all might as well y'all might as well just go back home. We'll do this later. When they said do this later, I thought like tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
So I get home. Some reason I take a shower for some reason. It's cold as hell. I take a shower, but anyway, it felt good. So they get as a notice. I missed the notice, but it said, okay, y'all come back to school. Everything cleared up. Nigga, I ain't going nowhere. Y'all should have sent us home. I ain't going nowhere. Thought about come back out. School, the roads, everything cleared up. Come back to school. Please.
We ain't going nowhere. Brother, you know what's crazy? You had that option, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that option. Sonya said you going to school no matter what.
Oh, I went to school, but I had the option of going back and staying home.
Now, there's only one time, and this happened at Capitol. It wasn't due to the weather. I forgot what happened. But that day, my mom dropped me off at school, and I just walked my ass right on back home. Brother, I don't know what happened. I don't know if somebody was messing with me, if I was tired, if I didn't feel well. But I can't. I'm too old now to actually remember. But my guy, when I tell you, my mom, she did it so pretty too. She took me to school. Have a nice day. Gave me a nice little hug.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in the brother. This how quick it was. I walked in the building. I looked left, because you know when you walk in the Capitol, when you look to the left, that's the principal's office and stuff.
That rotunda and everything.
Yeah, everybody. She just waved at me. Then I looked straight, like right to a little bit. I seen the cafeteria. Everybody going to get their breakfast. I shook my head. I turned around and went back out the front door. I was like, nah, I'm about to go my ass back home. And I went back home and went to sleep the whole day. Mama never knew nothing wise. I just was like, nope, can't. I just couldn't. I don't know, bro. You ever had one of those moments that you just can't do it today, Mom?
I have it all the time, but fortunately, I had no option but to get it done.
No, I walked away from that. I couldn't do it.
Nah, not today. Oh man.
Boy, brother, you had put me on something that. Oh, by the way, guys, have y'all ever had this happen to you before? It's a little bitty rant in here that really grinds my gears. I'm about to get a little Family Guy Peter Griffin moment.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, you know, L.A. or Lee Houston, better as y'all know. I'm Prepare to Kip, or if you know, I'm on Twitter. I asked him to send me a little link, and he said, "What's wrong with your hand?" Guys, have you ever sent a text message before, and you know that you got a text message like a sentence up? You know, and you got to type all that stuff in. And then, I don't know if y'all noticed, but my brother is, like, when he's really into something, he'll break it down. It'll start getting broken down in his study a little bit. But then I got to try to, what they'll understand is, it's the processing method of my head. I can process most of the stuff that he says. But if he was to tell me to type what he says, that would be a fucking problem. I'm sorry, brother, I'm going to cuss with that one. Because it's a fucking problem when you tell me to type something that you said that I had to process. But he can go on YouTube and hit. Anybody that's been on YouTube, you should know about something called the share button. It's a little arrow that points to the right. So you can send it to the person on your right. My brother did not want to hit that button, then my little face, to send it to me. He said you should be able to type it out.
Yeah. Now, man, once in a while, I see you a bunch of shit, and you barely check it out.
I know it. Brother, I do check it out. Mm-hmm. When you send it to me, and by the way, guys, he always speculates that I don't check out things that he sends me. Everything that he sends me, I'll watch right then and there. Now, because I watch it right then and there, if he asks about it 4 or 5 days later, I'm not going to know what to tell him because I watched it and it's over with. That's how I am. It's like in one ear, in the brain, and then out the other. So you ask me after I watch it, hey, Brandon, have you checked this out? Right after you sent it to me, like 30, 40 minutes? Yeah, I checked it out. Then I can discuss it with you. But like days after, I probably can't because I didn't watch some other stuff. Or I'm learning some other thing, and I'll be like, oh, well, it kind of fell off by the wayside. But yes, brother, I did check out everything that you sent me. Now I got that on recording in 4K on a show that I can go back and use this anytime you say I didn't check something out. Anything else, bro?
You motherfucker. Anyway.
Don't take no dramatic pause. Don't take no dramatic pause. I'm on you today. Like you see, I'm a little grumpy.
Oh, so you said I put you on something.
Are you talking about the Kirk Franklin thing?
Yeah, I saw that. Man, I saw that thing. I'm like, wow. I didn't know
he went through all. I didn't know he went through all that.
Oh yeah, he was adopted. Every now and then he'll mention it, made reference of it in his music every once in a while. He's adopted. The lady that was his grandmother, I believe, his grandmother, and he barely knew his mama. The lady that's his biological mother, Miss Deborah. They do not get along. They barely talked to each other in 20 years. The guy he thought was his father passed away. It turned out another guy is actually his father. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm telling you, I saw Medea Big Happy Family. I'm using for a point. I'm glad everybody in my life who they're supposed to be. Like if you ever watch the movie, the sister all that time is the mama.
Yeah.
So I'm glad everybody in my life who they're supposed to be. Mama's mama, daddy is daddy, grandpa's grandpa.
Yo, Drake, Corey about to call you, big dog.
You on the road, y'all. Pardon that. But anyway.
No, yeah, because I got a teammate in here, and my bosses don't understand radio etiquette either because they're blowing up my phone, and I'm in the middle of a radio show.
Yeah. But everybody in my life was supposed to be. My mama's my mama, my dad's my dad, grandpa's my grandpa, my sister's my sister. Everybody was supposed to be.
What about me? I'm supposed to be too, right?
Yeah. You painted my ass, that's alright.
See what I'm talking about, guys? See what I got to deal with? He said we're painting his ass. When he need me, I'm always there. Ain't they crazy? That's family for you.
Mm.
Sure. But yeah, Kirk Franklin, he went through some stuff. I listen to gospel music sometimes, mostly older stuff like Mahalia Jackson and stuff like that. But his story was really wild to me. Being adopted, having a man die, you holding a grudge against him, all these years just to find out he's not even dead. How would you feel about this, brother?
That's messed up, man. Like I thought the guy I thought might have been hating on not I didn't use the word not hating, but you had issue with this guy, and turn to find out it's not even your father.
Yeah.
All that I hate to say this, but all that built up beef, if you will, was for nothing. Well, not for nothing, but towards the wrong person. I can put it like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say it's not for nothing. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. But it was towards the wrong person. The guy that they did Mr. Doug, that's your actual father. I'm like, wow. I'm glad him and his son, his eldest son, glad they patched things up and everything. That takes a little bit.
Yeah, that takes a lot. Like I think about this, like how much of the bigger man do you have to be to bro, you always think you hear about these children being adopted and stuff, how do they do it? How do they maintain being the bigger person to forgive a parent, for either completely abandon you from you, or get taken away, and finding them years later.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess my question would be, if you was put in that situation, how would you cope with it?
Well, I'll tell you from experience, because like my dad was incarcerated most of my life. From I had put a year, like even before I was born. So let's say 80s to 2006. So 80s 2006, and then when I came in the picture, all the 90s 2006. So 92 through nine. I don't know. No, I'll give them some slack. So let's say 93 to 2006. No, my dad is incarcerated. I still have a father, but he's incarcerated. So technically, he's not there physically. So I thank God for other men in my life, other men of God in my life who helped here and there. Mr. Graylin Thomas, my mom's boyfriend at the time, he was there. I wish I would have got along from Jump Street. I'm not used to nobody taking interest in my mama like that. I mentioned your question, man. I just got to set it up a little bit.
I understand. Give the context.
Yeah, cause like me and Graylin Thomas, and all my life has been me and mama all my life from diapers.
So
and all of a sudden, he comes this man, and he takes serious interest in my mama. I'm like, hold up, who this dude is? And eventually, I was ignorant to the fact. I say this many times. I was ignorant to the fact mama need love too. My mama need love somebody need love mama. I was ignorant of that fact. It's me and mama all day, every day. Who this dude is, and he's serious as hell. Not marriage serious, but he's serious. Like relationship serious. So, turning out, Graylin's a great dude. And unfortunately, he passed away. While I was at YCP, he passed away, 2011.
Wow.
I called him before I left with the voicemail. That was the last time I tried to talk to him. He called like a year before that. I barely recognized his voice. So that's the official last time I could talk to him, like face to 2010. But when I left, 2011, 2012, I can't remember which year that was. 2011. He passed away. So I say all that to say, I know what it feels like to grow up without your father here. Other men is cool, helping out is cool, and then like your actual father.
Yeah.
Now, me and my father, we have rocky sometimes, but I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have that than nothing at all. Could it be better? Hell yeah, but I'd rather a rocky relationship as opposed to no relationship. Period. You feel me?
No, I get you.
Yeah, that's better. That's way better than nothing at all. Because it could be nothing at all, and nobody want that.
No, that's true. That's true.
But me and my dad, like we are complete opposites. I like root beer. He likes Sprite. I like wrestling. He like football. My dad is a great technician. Sometimes, like if something's broke and we can't get the proper stuff, or every now and then we'll ghetto fight it till we can find the proper way to fix it. Like I said, ghetto fight. I'm talking about like a very cheap way of fixing it for now. You feel me?
We're gonna say ghetto fight. We just call that a temporary fix.
Yeah, I'll say ghetto fight. So like then we find a way to fix it properly. This is the way we fix for now. Completely different. But I wouldn't change that for nothing.
I give it to you then. It's something I always had and my brother probably just come the first time you ever heard that. I always had a problem with you calling certain ghetto. But I love you so much. so I just kind of look over it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
There's different layers of ghetto. There's walking down the street, the bowl cereal ghetto, and there's the hair with the hair bonding on. That's ghetto as hell.
hey, brother, that's just called culture. That's not ghetto. Certain okay, I'm not gonna lie because let's get into it now. I know this is gonna take up the rest of the 45 minutes. Okay, mother, when you call something ghetto, okay, because if you actually go like research, you got ghetto neighborhoods,
Mm-hmm.
right? Right. What do you consider as a ghetto neighborhood, bro?
Low down buildings and houses and whatnot, broken, broken, never been fixed, never will be fixed ever. They're right now as we speak.
I'm about to cut you off.
Uh,
A ghetto neighborhood is a low income project.
it,
You see, New Orleans got things called the projects. This is why Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, all of it is ghetto to me, except the little subdivisions like the lakes, the country club, places like that. There's not a lot of places out there that's not to be ghetto.
mm-hmm.
Brother, do you know you stayed in the ghetto?
Yeah, all my life.
All your goddamn life. You don't got no goddamn right to call somebody shit. That's where me and you cause see, I just call it living me. If I see a female walking out with a bonnet on her head, that don't bother me. If I see somebody, because again, you're forgetting that over there in the South, brother, do you know white people and black people, when we do crawfish balls, and I know you'd have been to one, when they lay the newspaper out and they dump all the crawfish on the table and we eat outside?
Eat right off the newspaper.
Read right off the newspaper, right? Now, brother, I want to hit you with that. That's ghetto as hell.
In fact,
but that's also that's considered as being a Cajun.
Yeah. Right now, as we speak, Brandon, there's a truck on. I can't remember what street it is. It's still there right now. All these years. I want to say from where my house is to where Jefferson Street is.
Yeah.
Somewhere on there, from 48 to Jefferson Street, there's a truck that's been there for years and it's still there right now.
Well, again, I can't say nothing on that. To me, that's just neglect at that point.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That truck been there since God knows how long. It's still there right now at this very moment.
Brother, I want you to use the correct words. That's abandoned. That is not ghetto. That is abandoned.
They got the tires on it. And it got a blue. Look, it's got blue. The truck got blue on it, and it got like a little heart monitor thing on it. Like beep, like that.
It's abandoned, brother. Like those houses over there are abandoned. Now, I've been officially gone from Louisiana for about 3-4 years, but I usually do pop through there.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of shit has changed, and a lot of stuff hasn't changed. Like Brookstown, a lot of people have come into Brookstown now. I'm starting to fix up the houses and stuff like that. And I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Do they know how? I lived in Brookstown 10 years. Like from I was born to the age of 10 to 11, I lived in Brookstown.
Mm-hmm.
So Brookstown is the ghetto.
Yeah.
Brookstown is where your crack houses is, where if you don't be careful, your ass will get shot just by walking into that motherfucker. Like it's literally just that bad.
And somewhere you got a candy lady that probably don't have a license to the candy out of a house.
For real, she's selling Dixie cups, she's selling candy.
Don't have a license probably.
She don't need it, boy. She got the kids, boy. She got the kids' money. But I'm saying that to say this, brother. Everything is not ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't, because when you hear that word too, a lot of people, and I'm talking about white, blacks, Mexicans, all that. You think of black people, and I hate that disposition that somebody always thinks of black people when you hear the word ghetto.
Well, to be honest, you would never put white folks together with the word ghetto. I ain't never seen a white ghetto.
I have, but honestly, again, you haven't lived like you haven't came outside your bubble. I have. I've seen as they call it, trailer park parents.
Oh yeah, there's trailer park. I know that.
Yeah, exactly. I done seen a white girl that want to be black. I done seen all that.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I'm not racist.
But I get you coming from. They're all white. They're all like, there's white people that try to be black. Like there's that they try like that's amazing. Ain't it? They have the black. They want the black experience, but every now and then they want to do with the black people. But you want the black experience.
Exactly. So I just hit that. That's why I say I don't use the in my vocabulary like how you know like to me like how you don't cuss in the church house.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't really use. That's why I don't really use that word. Like you don't hear me call. You've never heard me call nobody that unless they really just out of. Like to me that's a cuss word.
Mm-hmm.
But I let you say it, and I look over it because you know if you say it to my face, I'm gonna slap you in the back of the head. But right, no, it is what it is. I done ate cereal outside, bro. That's all I'm about to say. I didn't did all that. To me, that's not ghetto. If I'm eating and you bother me and I bring my bowl with me, shit, I'm bringing it with me. Shit, we eat outside in the car when you go to Raising Cane's, don't you? But you don't call that ghetto.
I bring my food home or I eat there. Thank you very much.
No, you don't.
See.
Don't make me put you on blast on this goddamn show. Don't make me put you on blast, goddamn. You was eating things outside. I remember. Twirl things and chew them, but we ain't gonna go there. You know where I'm going with this, so stop it.
This meteor gave us.
I mean, you telling me you never ate a burger in the car?
Anyway, shut up.
Shut up. You never ate a burger in the car.
Yeah, I ate a burger in the car. Like if I'm on vacation or something.
You sure you never ate chicken nuggets in the car?
Yeah.
I'll slap the hell out you then, you ghetto motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about.
But anyway, Brandon, let me ask you a question.
Anyway, next question. Go ahead on.
How come? Not too long ago was the merger of WWE, UFC, TK Holdings, right? How come? Like my mom explained this to me a while ago. They just merged and the stock was down, bruh.
Yes.
They just merged. Like, how is that possible?
Well, the thing about it is, start seeing what the best way to describe. Because see, I have to. That's a whole math thing. That's gonna take up longer than an hour. Let's just say it like this: you had some people that was invested in WWE, you had some people that was invested in UFC or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say now that they're merged, they're combining all of that, right? Well, let's say people don't like the merger and they pull out, so they sell it all, or they give them the option to say, well, hey, do you want to transfer your shares in TK, or do you want to just sell them? A lot of people might have said, let's sell them, and that's probably why it went down. That was the simplified version.
Because right now, mine's at, well, not mine, but the stock right now is $254. We're down 39% as of today. Yeah. Now I got.
Remember what I told you though. I had told you. I said, brother, you was like, why don't you go invest in WWE? I said, no, because it's gonna go down.
Mm-hmm.
And what did it do, brother?
It went down.
Thank you. I appreciate you for being honest with me, because you know I was right. Now it might go up in the future. You never know. But that's why you should be well, as this word that I'm going to use as well, diversified. Like, don't just invest in WWE, invest in everything.
You know,
well, not everything, the things around it.
You know, for the record, first of all, WWE's they're still gonna do their own thing. WWE doing their thing, UFC doing their thing. We're just gonna merge corporately. So corporately, we're TKO Holdings. The WWE's doing their own thing. UFC still doing this own thing. Dana White still running UFC. Vince McMahon has little say so in WWE, but they're corporately we're gonna bring it together and be TKO Holdings. A lot of people, I want to take it back to 99. WWE is the only professional wrestling organization that is on the stock market.
Yeah.
Everybody else, all these wrestling companies out here, they're all privately owned. New Japan over there in Tokyo, New Japan, wherever it's at, Ring of Honor, AEW, the National Wrestling Alliance, the Ohio Valley Wrestling. That's old school right there. Ohio Valley Wrestling was a company that has all women wrestling. They're all privately owned. WWE is the only professional wrestling company that's publicly traded.
Yeah. And I'm glad they having a merger. So right now I was looking at the stock. It's at $105.
Mm-hmm.
So brother, you need to go ahead and get you a whole share of that. $105. Shoot. Man, I gotta give it to you. You've been a fan for such a long time, brother. You've seen the ups, the downs, you've seen everything.
Oh yeah. I've seen stuff that they want you to forget.
I've seen stuff that they want you to forget.
There what I said.
That they want us to forget, brother.
Oh yeah, like I remember there was a time back in the I want to say Vince McMahon had this thing called I can't remember the name of it. He gave away his own money on Raw on Monday and Friday. So you got to call this number, and if you pick up, he'll call you. So you got to enter first. He'll call you, and I just answer the phone. You get like a gift card or something. But if you win, you get like $1,000, $5,000, $1,000, something like that.
Well, did you win?
Hell no.
Lord have mercy. That was like my next question. Is you winning your money, brother?
One time, he's getting away money, and the set fell on him. The Raw set fell on him one time. That was tragic. People, a lot of people give Vince a whole lot of heartache. Vince does everything he can for our entertainment. This dude, he's wrestled in a bunch of WrestleManias. WrestleMania 17, 22, 26, and lost all of them. But for our entertainment, he goes beyond, above and beyond for our entertainment. Now he's stuck. He has his draconian ways, if you will. Like he's stuck in the doggone 80s sometimes, but the man knows what he's doing sometimes. I mean, he's been doing professional wrestling for 4 generations. His grandfather, his father, himself, his kids, 4 generations has been doing this. So now, is it all room for improvement? Hell yeah. But for example, you think of professional wrestling, the first thing that comes to your mind is Vince McMahon. I don't see him doing. I don't see him produce. I don't think football. I think of Vince McMahon. And believe me, we tried that, Brandon.
You said, believe me, we tried it.
Oh yeah, we tried that. The thing called XFL. Woo!
They didn't try to look at everything in WWE.
We've had a restaurant in New York, WWE New York at the time. Now it's the World. We tried Hard Rock Cafe now, but at the time it was WWF New York. It was a restaurant. You go over there, you watch wrestling, eat your food and everything, have a good time. Then they sold it, became the World. Then sold that, became Hard Rock Cafe. They even put out an album, Brandon.
Oh dang! He said they even put out an album. Well, y'all done did a lot. Y'all done did a lot. Well, since my brother letting us know the WWE history, I guess I'll go to my favorite community, which is the PSN community. Talk a little bit about games. You might not know this, but I say this, I PlayStation 20, successfully on PlayStation since we were. You should know about and stuff. And having a debate with my friends about Microsoft trying to set up the whole become a monopoly. And basically the Trades Commission, people said that no, Microsoft, y'all can't do that because y'all become too powerful. And Sony and Microsoft has been, well, so I would say like Sony and Xbox has been battling for years. Like, PlayStation always been number one, though. Always been number one. But you got to realize Microsoft has more money and Xbox has more money than PlayStation. Like, Microsoft is a $1 trillion company.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Sony only make a couple of mil, you know, a couple $100 million, you know, but they ain't up there in the trillions yet. So Microsoft can actually buy everything around it. So what I had found out is that Microsoft bought Bungie. Well, no, they owned Bungie at the time, and they bought what it was. I forgot who made. Yeah, no, they did buy Bungie. They bought the people that made Halo, but they didn't keep the developers. Sony bought the developers. Sony has the developers of Halo. So I'm just waiting. I just want to see in the next 5 to 10 years what's going to happen with that. Because, yeah, of course, Microsoft can make another Halo. That's cool. But if Sony owns the developer, like, can't they just kind of like knock off Halo and make something just exclusively for PlayStation that's going to sell more and like plateau PlayStation to the next level? So that's basically what I was arguing. But with that, but we have to wait for the next 5 to 10 years to see what's going to happen, what's going to go down. You know.
Well,
And yeah, brother, that's basically what's happening over here in the gaming world. Oh, and brother, as far as technology goes, because you know, I think I told you I'm trying to transition over to more of a tech job now. Learning how to code is fun. I will say that, brother. I believe if you ain't gonna like the math aspect of it, but I think you will love the aspect of sitting at a computer making a good living. If you ever feel like coding, I'll put you on.
yeah.
I know you're saying nah in the back of your head, but it's okay. But also my mom. Now this I'm getting got. But started why. You know, where you found put her on. She put her on the. And I keep watching it. Now, weekend is dead. Like the brother dedicated to the chosen. I get better me.
Hey, on you going in now? Say it again.
Sorry. I said my mom this Saturday has dedicated our whole weekend to the chosen.
Oh, cool.
So she said, "Oh, Brandon," she said, "I'm already on season 2." She was like, "But I rewatch it with you because since you haven't even seen season 1 yet."
Yeah, you need to watch season 1. It's really good.
She said, "We're gonna watch this. It's the whole weekend. The whole weekend is the chosen." I said, "Damn, Miss LA." Yeah, brother, I cut you out. I said, "Damn, Miss LA. I know it's a Jesus thing, but Mom, I want to go to the gym. But we can go to the gym, but after the gym, the chosen." I said, "Oh, all right then, God, all right." I said, "Oh, God, LA getting into my mama head, and I got her sitting up here telling me what I am and ain't gonna do." And she means it too, boy. She is into this chosen.
Mm-hmm.
And brother, you know what? I ain't even tell her. And don't you tell her. I ain't even tell her. I want to say so bad, Mom, they got an app. Well, boy, if I tell her that, it's gonna be on and popping.
Yeah, it's much more easier too. By the way, season 4 is coming soon. Now the first episodes will be in the theaters. Early 2024. The rest of y'all, you catch on the app, maybe March 2024. I'm looking forward to season 4, man. There's some scenes in there. One is Salome. Salome is the stepdaughter of Herod. She's dancing before Pharaoh, not Pharaoh, dancing before Herod. That's gonna be quite interesting. The backstory behind that, y'all, real. And by the way, just all this, the Bible come to life. So it's not like you gonna miss anything.
Yeah.
So all we're doing is best we can, taking the Bible, bringing it to real life. But there's a scene in there, Salome dancing for Herod. But in order to do that, they got to execute John the Baptist. There's somewhere in there they're gonna do the bring Lazarus back from the dead. They're planning to do, I believe, 7 seasons, including the Passion, the death, the burial, the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Later on around the 7th or 8th seasons. But season 4 is gonna be good. It's gonna be really good.
Oh yeah, we're gonna check it out now. Because my brother got my mom into it, and I just can't avoid it now. So hey,
yeah,
you know, and I wasn't saying I was trying to avoid it, but you know, brother, I wanted to catch it in my own time. But as long as you say no, this weekend is the time. Yeah. Well, oh, by the way, brother, how was that? How was the iPhone coming along? Because you said you were supposed to be getting your iPhone, guys.
Yeah, my mom do a yearly review, and then after that, she put me on her plan.
Oh, okay.
So,
I thought you had it, but
nah, it'll be later on this year, January, something like that. So by February of next year, I should be on her plan to get an iPhone. So I'll shoot for February 2024.
Oh, so for my birthday, ain't that some stuff? What I'm getting for my birthday present, brother?
I know, man. If I was saying I got it last year.
By the way, guys, he didn't give me shit last year, so you know it ain't gonna be shit this year. That's messed up. I always get you something. I always think about you for your birthday. Brother, just don't love me no more. It's okay. I still love you.
Love you too, man. I'm stuck with your ass. Love you too.
I know.
Like, I said I'm stuck with this dude. Think about it, y'all. I moved to Texas. He come to Texas. I go to Capital Middle School. He in Capital. I'm on 40th Street. He on 48th Street. Shoot.
You need to say that the opposite way. You on 48th Street. I'm on 40th Street. And guys, it's not that I follow him. I'm into buying land. I've been buying land around America. So, unfortunately, he was in. Let me tell you something. Everywhere I go, he goes. He moved to Texas. I buy land in Texas. I bought land in Arizona. The next place I'm gonna see him is over there. I had a house in Louisiana. I had houses in Louisiana. He all in Louisiana. No, every time I do something financially for myself, you there. What's wrong, brother? I'm telling you, if they come to Arizona, it's gonna be crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna love this one because I know he's not gonna do it. But his mom said that she wanted to go on a cruise. For my mom's birthday, I'm taking her on the cruise. Taking her to the Bahamas. Like, you know, and I told his mother about it, and she said, I always wanted to take a cruise. She said, I want LA to come too. So I go on the cruise, he go on the cruise. But it's happening in April around, it's actually happening on the day of WrestleMania. So that's why I kept telling my brother, my brother, in case you didn't catch it, why I kept asking you, would you mind missing that wrestling event? And he said, Brad, I have never missed a wrestling event. He said, via watching or going, I've never missed it. I said, well, dang. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to tell his mom that we're still going, but I don't know if LA's going to want to come or not. So, brother, I just want to let you know that's coming up. I'm just giving you a heads up. Because I don't know what your mom going to tell you. And I don't want to force you to go. That's my biggest thing. See, in case y'all don't know about a Southern mom, she don't give a fuck what you want to do. You going to do what she want to do. That's how that works. That's why people say, oh, Brandon, sometimes you talk with attitude. I get it from my mama. Get it from my mama. Because she don't give a fuck what you got going on. You gonna do what she wants you to do first, and then you can do what you want to do. So, Ellie, I don't know what's going on, man. So I guess I'll talk to you more offshore about that and see if you want to go or if you don't want to go and how I'm going to address it with your mom. Because I don't want her to force you to go and then you be miserable and then you blame me for it. And then on Wednesday, let me tell you what this motherfucker Brandon made me do. See, I'm not about to go with that. We ain't about to do that.
You know, my mom went to Jamaica on for her birthday weekend. What was it, last year?
Did you go?
Huh?
Did you go?
No, it was her birthday weekend. She went by herself.
Sure. Okay.
A whole trip gave me anxiety, Brandon.
What you mean?
It was like she was gone to Jamaica. We had to talk through WhatsApp and everything. But man, like my mom over there in Jamaica, like I'm over here in the hot ass Dallas, Texas. She over there in beautiful Jamaica. And I miss my mom and everything. Then on top of that, I know as my dad and Caitlin, my cousin Caitlin, my dad, he barely ever cooked. So my cousin did all the cooking. So yeah. Now I barely got to. We messaged each other through WhatsApp. But man, like I miss my mama. She you growing up, you gonna be a mom's boy, daddy's boy. And the other parent is a spare parent. So I was left with the spare parent.
That's a damn shit. I'm gonna tell Mr. Houston. I got left with the spare parent. What the hell?
All right. You have a dog. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all dog on this. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Lord have mercy. I can't believe you say this about Mr. Houston. You didn't get left with the spare parent shit. Come on now. Don't do him like that.
I know, like dad is cool. I love my daddy, but mama's mama though.
I get you. Like look.
I love my daddy, but mama is mama though. Come on, you can't beat your mama. That's mama though. Daddy, he okay, but mama though.
Look, I get what you're saying, brother, but I ain't gonna lie. My mama can't go nowhere without me. Like it gets to the point where my mom now calls me dad. She says literally, Brandon, you ask more questions. Because when I go to the hospital with her, or I go anywhere I go, and she does the same thing to me because she knows I'm on a diet. By the way, brother, I've started a diet. We'll talk about that all next week. But now when I go into stores and stuff, you don't need that. You on that diet. Quickly, I'm like, damn, I just wanted to look at the candy. I ain't want the candy. Yeah, you on the diet, you don't need it. And now, brother, this is what I do to her. When she brother, have you ever heard this app called Temu?
Yeah, Temu, yeah.
Temu, yeah. So, my mama loves to shop. Don't get me wrong, we some habitual shopping. I love Bath & Body Works like she loves Bath & Body Works. But I love Amazon like she loves Amazon. But, see, I got a way of getting her ass back. Every time, you don't need that candy. When I see a scroll on Amazon, you don't need that. Scroll on Temu, hell, Brandon, I don't go over $5, $10. No, because it's a $10 minimum. I don't go over $10. I'll be like, you should spend nothing. I said, I couldn't have that $2.50 candy bar over there. You can't have that shit that's on Temu.
I love Temu. Every once in a while, I'll be on Temu myself. I like Temu.
Yeah. Boy, Temu, it's nice, brother. I ain't gonna lie. I can see myself going crazy on Temu. But every time I think about what my mama be telling me about my little candy habit and stuff, I just gotta get her back. I just gotta be the parent. I just gotta be the parent one time. And by the way, guys, if you got parents, notice as you get older, it is extremely hard not to turn into them. Because, that little commercial that Allstate used to have, I think it was either Allstate or State, it was one of them, Progressive. Like, it's hard to stop becoming your parents. Brother, I have become my mother. Mm-hmm. Like, I've noticed that, like, in the way that I talk, in the way that my mannerism, how I shop, how I look at people that I just comment out loud, I just be like, damn, boy, I don't know what. You ever did something, brother, and you just know that it's out of your character?
Yeah, man.
Like I did, like, brother, this is a little joke. This is for the Arizona. Please, if anybody's listening from Arizona, don't get mad at me. My mama noticed y'all did it, and I started noticing afterwards. Brother, because it's so hot in Arizona, most women don't wear drawers down there. Okay.
Nice.
Now, you said nice. No. It's fucking disgusting. Okay. Brother, my mom, and this is crazy, bro. As we was walking, and son said, "Mom, Brandon, how the hell you out here not wearing no drawers? I know they car seat." I bust out laughing, brother. It was funny. And it was how she said it. It was funny as. And then the following day when we was getting ready to leave, she said, "Oh no, we from Louisiana. We ain't like them Arizona these people." I say, I know how we different. She said, "How?" I said, "Cause we wear drawers, Mom." And she bust the fuck out. Like she bust the fuck out. But that was so out of my character. I was like, that's why I stopped. Literally, I was mid-stride of walking to my car. I stopped. I put my hands on my hip. And I just bust out laughing. I said, "Yeah, my mom hanging with your ass." And she laughed even harder after that. I said, "Because I'm really becoming you. I'm getting to say just anything out of my mouth." Yeah, bro, that's funny, bro. Talking about some night. You don't want to. Please.
Well, you know, I mean, fuck it. I keep it real. I keep it real. Then I keep it real for a second. You hollering at a young lady. She got no underwear on. Hey, you know.
Well, I feel like we going somewhere with this that I can't go with. If I holler at a young lady and she don't got no underwear on, I'm thinking one or two things.
Okay.
First of all, number one that I'm thinking is probably you're evil. The second one, that it's hot, and I know it stink down there. I know it do. Don't try to holler at me. Don't try to holler at me unless you just got out the shop. Or now, since I go to the gym, it's like, oh, you going to the gym. You just got the tights on to go to the gym. You know, but shit. On some draws, people. But guys, I believe that's it for today. Me and my brother will catch out next week.
Yes, sir.
Wednesday at 11 or 11-ish.
Have a good day, everybody. See ya.